We just upgraded with state-of-the-art gear that pulverizes ingredients down to the nano level. I'm Makoto Osanai, 45, and I captained Osanai Pharma, the crew Big Pharma hires when they need medicine made right. Right now, I'm across the table from Jungle Pocket Pharma's top dog president, Sario Seto, and their point man, Shingo Saito, hammering out a deal.
Wow, amazing! Your company's products always score high marks. And this time, I'm even more excited to see what you'll deliver.
Even though we're a small operation, we never cut corners on quality. We've been sharpening our technical skills every day, and that dedication is what makes our high precision, high reliability products something no one else can match.
I'd love for our company to learn from you, right, Mr. Shingo?
Yeah, I guess.
We're planning to launch a new flagship cosmetics brand and would love for your company to handle the production. Could we count on you for this project?
Wait, you're trusting us with such a big job? You can count on us. We'll give it everything we've got.
I'm so relieved to hear that. We feel incredibly confident knowing your company will handle this.
The meeting wrapped up, and as soon as President Sario excused herself to the restroom, the attitude of Shingo, who'd been so polite till now, flipped like a switch. It's such a pain. When I was told the president wanted me on this account, I was stoked. But now, here I am, an elite who made it to department head at such a young age, stuck dealing with this puny, broke subcontractor. What a joke. I don't know how you buttered up President Sario, but I can't stand small-time companies like yours. Honestly, I'm planning to switch everything over to major manufacturers from here on out. He's so two-faced. He looks down on subcontractors like us. This is going to be a nightmare if he's our contact from today on. It's about time my wife and secretary, Hana, steps in.
Your attitude towards our manufacturing partner is downright disrespectful.
Just as I thought.
Even though we're small, our company has strengths that no one else can match.
How cocky for a subcontractor. Don't forget that one word from me could cut you off. There's no way I can get through to this guy. Oh, President Sario's back.
Something going on?
Nope, just some small talk.
I see. Hey, Mr. Makoto, will you be joining us for our 50th anniversary party?
Yes, that's the plan.
We really appreciate everything your company does. Please enjoy the party.
I'm looking forward to it. With that, we left Jungle Pocket Pharma. I'm really worried about having Shingo as our contact.
Not just him. The president is someone to watch out for, too.
Huh? Isn't she a stand-up lady?
The way he looks at you bothers me. Even though he knows we're married, I sense something more than just business.
Really? I was just glad she appreciated our work.
If that's how you feel, then fine.
Is she mad at me? The day of the party, the luxurious venue was packed with guests.
What a huge event.
Why is there only water at our table?
Every other table has fancy food. Plus, these name cards are awful.
Poor subcontractor couple. It's obvious who did this. Look at these freeloaders thinking they belong here.
So shameless.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Me too.
Then Shingo appeared. I knew you'd show up. You're just a couple of parasites clinging to Jungle Pocket Pharma's profits. We were formally invited by President Sario. Tough luck. President Sario got called into a sudden overseas meeting, so I'm the acting host for the party. So, while we're celebrating our company's anniversary, we're also throwing a special event. Let's call it the Parasite Subcontractor Couple Eviction Party. Hey, check it out. There's a table over here with name cards that say Poor Subcontractor Couple. That's the eviction target.
They're evicting us?
So that's what the name cards were for. A good show's all about the details. Huh? A female employee is rushing over. Looks like she's trying to stop Shingo. What's her name again? Minagawa?
Shingo, you're being way too rude to our client. Besides, Osanai Pharma is one of President Sario's favorite partners. If he comes back, this is gonna blow up.
Shut up. You're just a normal worker. I'll handle President Sario, so don't worry about it. So how do you like our special treat? This water? Yeah, it's fancy stuff from the dollar store. You poor folks drink sewage every day anyway, right? Go ahead and enjoy your first and last party. Sewage water tastes different, doesn't it?
Let's go home.
Yeah, let's. Leaving already? The eviction party's just getting started. You've got some nerve angering my usually mild-mannered wife. I mean, if you wanted to cut our contract, you could have just said so. If I didn't do this, you poor subcontractors would just beg to stay. Big contractors are where it's at. You sure about that? Oh yeah. Got it.
They were the ones who begged us to take the deal. And now they're being so rude. It's infuriating.
Hey, calm down. If they cancel the contract with us now, at this stage of the project, what do you think's gonna happen to Jungle Pocket?
You're right, Makoto. They'll come crawling back soon.
Exactly. Let's stay calm and collected. Alright, as the company president, I can't let this slide. But this was probably just Shingo and a few others acting on their own. President Sario likely wasn't involved. Besides, there were people like Minagawa who tried to stop it, so it's not like everyone wanted this to happen. If I handle Shingo and his crew properly, I might be able to clear the way for a smoother relationship going forward. The next day. Just as I thought, Shingo came crawling back. Restart the contract! Immediately! Now! Wasn't it your side that asked to cancel the contract? Yeah, but it's an emergency.
What's the emergency?
Since we canceled the deal with you guys, the production of the new brand has been completely shut down. And even our main product's production has been halted. President Sario is furious.
Shingo, what's this about canceling the contract with Osanai Pharma?
I just switched from a poor subcontractor to a big contractor.
They're not subcontractors. They're crucial production partners. And now the entire manufacturing operation has come to a stop.
I'll fix it right away.
Did you even read the proposal? Osanai Pharma is the only company in Japan with nanopenetration technology!
Wait, seriously?
Osanai Pharma is the top technology manufacturer in the industry! I spent years bowing my head to secure this contract, and now, thanks to you cutting it off, both our main product and the new item's production have stopped. If this keeps up, the whole company's going down! Go apologize immediately!
What? They're just subcontractors.
No! They're our manufacturing partner!
Right.
Oh, and you were rude to the Osanai couple at the party, weren't you?
How did you know about that?
That video went viral on social media, and we're floored with complaints. It's already a disaster with production shut down, so go apologize!
But I'm a department head.
That's why you're getting demoted. If you don't want to be fired, you better show some real remorse.
Please, anything but getting fired. So, yeah, we're both in a bind, so how about we just get back together?
And you think that counts as an apology?
Did you just say you're in trouble now? Yeah, your sales must have dropped, right? Sorry to disappoint you, but we're doing just fine. What? You said at the party there were plenty of replacements. Feel free to find one. With that kind of half-hearted apology, there's no way we're rebuilding trust. You're getting cocky even though I'm trying to play nice. I'm an elite, you know. I went out of my way to come and apologize. So just hurry up and accept my apology and renew the contract. Seriously, dealing with poor subcontractors like you is such a pain. He's still looking down on us even while apologizing.
Maybe you should look up the meaning of apology in a dictionary, Shingo.
As long as you're the contact, we're not renewing any contracts. Shut up. You losers are nothing. We're done with you. Losers. Shingo shouted his parting insult and stormed out of the company.
The guy can't even handle things not going his way. Total failure as a professional.
It's faster to talk directly to President Sario. After contacting President Sario, she personally visited us and bowed deeply.
I deeply apologize for the repeated rudeness of our employee. We'll take strict action against Shingo and the others involved, including disciplinary measures and transfers. It was my lack of oversight that caused this trouble, and I now realize we don't deserve to do business with Osanai Pharma.
Please, lift your head. We'd like to continue doing business with you.
Really?
Yes, we understand and appreciate both your efforts and your consideration for our company.
We also understand that this incident was the result of actions by a few individuals, not the company as a whole. Hearing that makes me feel like all my hard work has finally paid off.
In fact, we believe that removing people who hold your company back will help us build an even stronger relationship moving forward.
You are a remarkable president, Mr. Makoto. You even endured everything for the sake of our company. I'll never forget this kindness. First, we'll reassign Minagawa as your new contact. She's trustworthy. That'll settle things. No, not quite.
Huh?
As an apology, Mr. Makoto, how about you and I enjoy a luxurious dinner? Just the two of us? My treat, of course.
President Sario?
May I join as well?
Sometimes it's nice to let loose without your wife.
Makoto gets plenty of relaxation at home, so no need to worry.
My wife has spoken, so we'll just take your kind offer as a gesture.
I see. That's a shame.
In the end, we were relieved to have re-signed the contract with Jungle Pocket Pharma, and to have Minagawa as our new contact.
Looking forward to working with you.
Likewise, let's make a great partnership. thanks to her sincere handling, we finally felt secure. It seemed like the production partnership with Jungle Pocket Pharma would now proceed smoothly. One weekend, we went to the dog park with our beloved dog, Bomb. Bomb, fetch! I'm glad the Jungle Pocket Pharma situation seems to be resolved.
Yeah, though personally, I think Shingo deserves a harsher lesson.
Haha, I'm sure even he's learned his lesson. Let's leave it to President Sario. Still, I can't help but notice Hana seemed unusually upset about this particular incident. Is it just me?
Of course I was! They insulted the company my husband worked so hard to build!
But it feels like there might be another reason.
It's just your imagination! She's jealous because President Sario was getting too close to Makoto, but I'm too embarrassed to admit it! Aren't you the Osanai couple?
President Sario?
The Osanai couple owns a Labrador too. So cute!
His name's Bomb.
Our dog's name is Kuchen. Is she planning to flirt with Makoto even on a day off? Wait a second. She's completely ignoring Makoto and doting on Baum. Could it be?
A week later, we ran into more problems with Jungle Pocket Pharma. Another review of the manufacturing process. Got it. Another batch of retakes from Jungle Pocket's inspection department. And they're all vague rejections with no clear reason. We're forced to repeatedly review materials and processes, halting production. What is that inspection team thinking?
You're dealing with Jungle's inspection department too? Same here. They're completely unreasonable.
I checked with Minagawa, but even she doesn't know why the NGs keep coming up. When she asked the inspection department for reasons, they refuse to explain.
Rejecting our work without an explanation? That's unacceptable.
Looks like we need to dig deeper. Got permission and went directly to the product inspection department to ask about the repeated NGs, but we were stopped at the entrance by one of the staff. We're just here to ask for detailed reasons behind the repeated retakes. You can't just show up like this.
If you won't explain over the phone, then coming in person is the best option, isn't it?
Show us all the inspection and verification documents for our products immediately. You're out on loan right now. Sorry.
Then forget the documents. Let us observe the inspection and verification process.
Huh? You can't just tell us that all of a sudden. If we don't know the reasons behind the NGs, manufacturing costs will keep rising. It's your department's responsibility to quickly identify the problem and find a solution, isn't it? Yes, but... The product inspection department is supposed to prevent defective products from reaching the market, ensuring corporate trust and customer satisfaction. But repeatedly issuing retakes without showing inspection results? That's just wrong.
Retakes cost material and labor, and production costs are ballooning. Are you fully aware of the harm this is doing to the company?
Excuse me, we're here to observe. Hey, you can't just barge in.
We have President Sario's permission, so no worries. Makoto, look at that!
What the? Why is Shinko doing the inspection work? This color just doesn't feel right. This one's a no-go because I said so. And this one's no good at first glance. Alright, reject them all. What are you doing here?
Explain yourself.
Gah, what are you guys doing here? That's our line. Why are you inspecting Osanai Pharma's products?
You're supposed to be in general affairs, and that inspection, it's clearly sloppy.
I'm not cut out for general affairs, and my inspections are perfect.
What?
I'm just helping the inspection team, not doing anything shady. You were just taking shortcuts and letting your personal grudge get in the way, weren't you?
Mixing business and personal issues is unacceptable.
How can you claim you're not doing anything wrong when you're ignoring the company's interests? This is how we roll. If the client can't meet our standards, they should just stop the production deal.
Oh, really? Since when did you become our company's standard?
President Sario?
If you're not hiding anything, hand over all inspection records. A third party can easily see who did what kind of inspections. The fact that someone from a different department is involved in inspections is a problem in itself.
Ha ha ha.
I rushed over after hearing from Minagawa, but it seems you haven't learned anything from the other day. I didn't fire you because you begged to stay. But do you want to leave that badly?
Fine, I'm done. I don't need a company that doesn't recognize my talent. Fire me or whatever. He's giving up way too easily for his personality. Something's fishy here. Wait, I think his actions aren't just about being bitter over his demotion. He might have another agenda. It might be better to hold off on firing him.
Yeah, he's got that look like getting fired would actually be convenient for him.
No, that's ridiculous. I'm just done with this company. That's when Minagawa came rushing in.
President Osanai! The audit team has the results on the case!
Audit team? You went behind my back and requested an investigation? Shingo, why are you so panicked? I only asked them to look into whether a rival company might be involved in the repeated retakes. Or is there something you're afraid might be uncovered? No way. There's no such thing. Thinking it's some sabotage from a rival company? You've been watching too many dramas. That's just ridiculous. Well, we found evidence. There are communication logs between you and the rival company regarding the recent issue. What? The investigation revealed that right after Shingo's transfer to General Affairs, he reached out to the rival company, offering them his services. Fearing the success of Osanai and Jungle Pocket's collaboration, the rival company instructed him to keep failing products to hurt performance, with promises of a lucrative position if he could pull it off.
You only care about yourself, don't you?
I'm not the kind of guy to rot away in general affairs. I'll go where I'll be properly appreciated. What's so wrong about that?
Then why did you drag others into it?
Yeah, there's no benefit for them. Jumping ship with you to a rival company wasn't a viable option, was it? You were planning to get a cushy job at a rival company all by yourself? You betrayed us. Huh? Calm down. Once I get promoted at that company, I'll pull you guys in too, okay? That's not what you said. You promised to force Osanai Pharma to pull out, weaken President Sario's influence, and then we'd take control. These guys are a real pain. Maybe it's time to cut them loose. Actually, you guys did all this on your own. I had nothing to do with it. Don't screw with us. You promised if you got back to being department head, you'd restore our benefits and pay. Sorry to break it to you, but he planned to betray both the company and you from the start. No way.
We were involved too. Of course, this wasn't something one employee could cover up. Shingo said he'd make the previous punishment disappear, so we got roped into helping. We're sorry, and we regret it. Honestly, I have a feeling there are still more accomplices out there. This is deeper than we thought.
This has gotten a little messy, but the sabotage I pulled off was minimal. Plus, I gave all my instructions to my accomplices verbally, so there's no paper trail. In other words, my responsibility is practically zero. You're probably thinking you'll just pin everything on them and walk away clean, debuting at the rival company with a fat paycheck, huh? What? You really think you'll just walk away from this? There's no proof I gave any instructions, and those guys are just jealous of my job offer and making stuff up. I'm already moving on to the next stage, and I don't have time for your self-righteous nonsense.
You really think this means you've won?
About that job offer? The audit department informed the rival company that we're ready to file a lawsuit for interference in our business. They completely flipped and denied knowing anything about you or your instructions. What? You're throwing me under the bus? Looks like that new job isn't happening. Well, someone as talented as me won't stay unemployed for long.
Oh, really? It seems one of your former accomplices leaked information. Check out this article.
Breaking news. Employee S from a pharmaceutical company betrayed his own company and colluded with a rival to sabotage operations? This makes it blatantly obvious it's me.
Now your reputation is ruined, and no one in the industry will trust or hire you.
That's what happens when you lose people's trust.
Shingo, why don't you just give up already?
I didn't do anything wrong, and there's no way I can accept such an unfair assessment. This whole mess happened because President Sario played favorites with the subcontractors and ignored talented people like me. She's the one who should admit her mistake and apologize to me.
So that's how you really feel, Shingo. Look me in the eye, Shingo. If you truly believe you're so talented, why didn't you let your work speak for itself? Why did you resort to cheating to prove your worth? Why did you betray your colleagues and the company that trusted you?
I was working hard, but no one recognized it, so I had no choice. Shingo, recognition isn't something you get by stepping on others. True recognition comes from working together with your team and building up results.
Even if it seems like you climbed to the top alone, there were always people supporting you behind the scenes.
You trampled on your colleagues' hopes and the company's trust with your own hands. You need to understand the weight of that. After hearing what we said, the room fell silent. So this is how my elite career ends? I just wanted to be recognized.
This is what happens to those who lose their integrity and manners, no matter how talented you are. If you use it the wrong way, it leads to ruin. Everyone, learn from this. Trust and sincerity are the foundation of everything.
Yes.
Now then, Shingo, I'm willing to offer you a way to stay with the company.
Really?
However, the condition is that you'll be assigned for 10 years as a test subject for the clinical trials of our contract, CRO.
Clinical trials? Are they safe? President Sario wouldn't put our employees in danger.
They're monitored, so they're almost completely safe.
Almost.
We'll guarantee your living expenses and drop the lawsuit.
After that, Shingo chose to become a test subject and now receives daily drug trials at the facility. This medicine's making my body go numb. Are you sure it's safe?
Almost completely safe.
What do you mean by almost?
It was in the consent form, right? It said there's a slight chance of serious side effects. But if that happens, we'll do our best to treat you. So just trust us.
This is way too scary. Later, President Sario came by to say hello.
How about a nice dinner as an apology? Don't flirt with me in front of my wife! Wait, do you like me because you think I'm a big dog or something? You figured it out. He just reminds me so much of my dog, Kuchen. I suspected something the moment I saw you at the dog park. But my feelings are genuine.
Though, being treated like a dog is a bit complicated for me.